and as a basically fan of Rajinikanth, I always wanted my name to be in the bigger screen. And as my eagerness is always to see what is behind the camera. But I went into compositing because I wanted to see the final frame in my take. What ICAT is done, it opened the window for me. Our first take will be there 95%. The last 5% is going to take another 6-7 days to complete it.
Welcome to D2A, the show where ICAT alumni share their journey from being dreamers to achievers. In this episode, we have with us a senior management professional at Studio56 Animation, Mr. Karthikeyan C K, a visual effects alumnus who passed out of ICAT in 2013. Welcome to the show, Karthikeyan. Yeah. So, was there a show or a film that you watched while growing up that made you think, even I want to create something like this?
Actually, my childhood is full of films only, films and shows, because we are from southern part of India, so we celebrate films. And as a basically fan of Rajinikanth, I always wanted my name to be in the bigger screen. Like I need to see my name in the bigger screen. That's what the starting point of all this. And when we started as a childhood, that's when the TV comes in, and we started seeing a lot of cartoons in CN. So we were pretty much eager to see how it has been happening backside, because it is a miracle, right? We were the generation where we thought everything is happening inside the TV. So we could just sneak peek in and see something and try to catch inside the TV. So from there, that's a spark which has started from there.
You joined Centrix after ICAT and then you moved to Studio 56 and stayed there for 11 years. So that's a big loyalty to one studio. How was that like?
Yeah, once the course is done, I got into eccentrics. Like that is the next month itself. I got into eccentrics. In eccentrics, I don't see me as a fit because it's just an extra piece as in Lego. Like anybody can fit. It doesn't need you can fit that because system is already ready. Everything has been built there, and anybody can fit in. So I just wanted to move to learn more. As I said, I wanted to see what is happening behind. I don't want to be again sit in front of the monitor where I doesn't know what is happening backside. So I came outside. I tried 2-3 studios. Even I didn't expect that I'm gonna be 11 years in Studio 56. But when we came there, Studio 56 is a very small setup, like a 10-12 people setup. We started with the Kent, that water purifier is there, right? That ads and all we were doing those times. So I joined there. It was very open. I can see everything. I can learn everything, and it was fully open. There is nothing controlled over there. So that's when we started in Studio 56. In Studio 56, both the side works very well for me. Like I given my time and my loyalty and my work and everything when it's needed, and studio given me the time and my family time and the work-life balance whenever I needed. So it was a balanced way which I can take through. When somebody like you asked and saying like you have been 11 years, that's when I see back, it's been 11 years because we done some around 32 projects. It's been a continuous, okay, done, okay, done, okay, done, okay, done. Keep on delivering it. From the Kent, right, last December, we released a movie like Mission Santa. So the journey, what studio and me gone through is a complete circle. Like, we started with water purifier advertisement to releasing a movie in India, like almost like 200 screens, I guess, in India. In PVR, we released the movie. So I grown with the studio, and studio also supported me in all the ways it could possible. So I never.
So can you tell me about your years in ICAT?
Yeah, actually, it's a year in ICAT. As I mentioned before, I came from Madurai, where it's all South Tamil. I know only one language. I have been not socialized, but I was a master in my hometown. Because all my people. When I entered into ICAT in Bangalore, I'm entering into a small India. I hear a lot of different languages where I never heard of it before. It's like students all over the India, they are there. And it's very hard for me in the first day when I try to fit in. I couldn't go fit in anywhere. It's like everything is different, altogether different culture. Though I came for a VFX course, like a 1-year course, I see people who learn animation over there. who learns post production over there, who learn pre production over there, who learn arts over there. It's a combination of every department. Kind of, if you see the pipeline, what I have, you have all these guys over there.
Yeah.
So when I come in, the first shock is a cultural shock. But later, what happened, because of you have a multi-languageal and multi-talented people over there, and who came to learn multiple things, it opens a lot of windows for me. I can engage with different kind of people. I can speak with different kind of people. I'll try to learn different kind of people. And as my eagerness is always to see what is behind the camera, I just barge into any class. You can slowly, when Raju sir taking any class, or Shiva sir, who is one of my greatest mentor over there during that time, who actually encouraged me to do so much things later in my life also. He's still a good friend of mine. I can barge into any class and I can just sit there calmly and see what is happening. And it kind of teaches me all the basic softwares. As I said, the Maya, Nuke, and everything, all the basic software it taught me. But I went into compositing because I wanted to see the final frame in my table. And none of the other department can see that. If you create asset, you have to wait till I lit render comp and give the final output. Because their asset is just asset render. If you do animation, that's a grayscale playblast. You cannot see the final output. I have to lit render comp and give the final output. So I felt like there is more control over here. So from there, even I learned animation. When we taking the short film and stuff, I learned filmmaking also. I know how the camera. We have a cameras and we have equipments in. That's how it went. It's just a quick 1 year, but I learned a lot, and it's a multilingual and multifaceted. Okay. So it's rare to see when people say, the company has been loyal to you and vice versa. So you studied PGD VFX at Correct.
ICAT,
Correct.
and that's more like a technical program.
Correct.
Yeah. So do you use what you learned in ICAT today in what you're doing now at work?
Yeah, pretty much the idea which I said before, like we are watching so much of films and everything, which push me to come into here to see what is happening backside of the screen.
Yeah.
So I chose this VFX because I need to know the technical part of it. Because I was always like fantasy the cinema. So that is enough for me. I need to see how is exactly working.
Yeah.
So I specifically chose the VFX so I can see the technical part of it. Once I come in ICAT and whichever is open, right? So what ICAT is done, it opened the window for me. I didn't know where to do comp. I didn't know where to do lighting. I didn't know where to render, how to render. I don't know the pipeline, progress, nothing. All I need to know what is happening in the backside of the screen.
Correct.
So what ICAT done to me is like it showed me. So this is where it has been happening. This is where it has been happening. This is where it has been happening. Then from there I took it up, and once I entered into eccentrics, I would know little more detail. Once I came into Studio56 till now, we started creating that pipeline. So now from the pre-production, the script stage, even early the idea stage, to the post-production, sound edit and delivering and sending the DCP to the theater, now we know the full pipeline, how it is working. So you moved from being compositor to Yeah.
lighting and compositor supervisor.
Yeah.
So that transition is not just technical, it's a
Yeah.
move into a leadership role.
Yeah.
So how do you think about work today?
This also I'll see as a progress, because the comp is the last department.
Yeah.
In a production, comp is the last department which we're gonna deliver it. So once I get to the ceiling of it, means I'm not saying it went high. Once I get to the bottleneck of it, I wanted to see what is happening backside of it. So that's when I enter into the lighting.
Yeah.
I just took up lighting, rendering, comp, and then later started delivering the project, like taking the full responsibility for the project to get delivered and managing people and everything. It just eventually grown up.
Yeah. 100% Wolf, Little Heroes, and Mission Santa.
Yeah.
These are shows that kids around the world are actually watching.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel when you see your work on the screen?
So happy because I used to watch all these things in CN, right? Where as a kid I was wondering, I even searched backside the TV as I said before. Now when people watch my show, like where it went from our table to a screen, where a kid like me who's sitting somewhere in the world and watching that and thinking how it is happening, it's a fantastic,
Yeah.
it's a huge emotion that which I couldn't share only.
That's in ICAT, students use reflective journals to document every creative iteration they do. So, do you have the same way of working now?
Yes, of course. See, first, whenever we're working, we'll have a collective of references. Even before starting anything, we have a library folder where we'll have references from all over the movies or actual photographs or anything possible. Like if a guy click in a phone, it looks nice, we'll have a library.
Okay.
So before approaching any shot, we'll just look at the library, we'll spend time there, and then we'll move into the shot and we'll work on the shot. Once we work on the shot, what we'll do, we'll park that shot. Means we'll save it aside. Every time the first take is the best take, but that is not the last take. We need to work on it. So what we used to do, once we parked it, we'll take time, we'll come back again after a day or two, then we start taking iterations. Then we keep on tweak it. Our first take will be there 95%. The last 5% is going to take another 6-7 days to complete it. Because that's where you're going to add layer after layer after layer after layer after layer, because the basic will be always set.
Okay.
For example, if you have 10 lights, it's going to be 10 lights only, not more than that. But how are you going to use the 10 lights? What story you're going to tell using 10 lights? It's going to take more and more and more iterations. Also, we'll have a pattern of training our eyes. In the sense, when we're working in something, we'll just pause that, look at something else. Just pause it, see something else as much as we can. Like if you're working for 15 minutes, just watch a movie, go outside, see something. Don't talk about this. Don't think about this. Just come back, give a fresh look. You will eventually improve it.
Yeah.
Getting what I'm trying to say?
So that's what you're telling, how to remove that block for creative people.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
That iteration is very important. If you don't take that, the 95% you're happy about it, that 5% you'll never reach it.
Yeah.
You have to just keep on look at it.
AI compositing and generative VFX is taking over, and the pipeline is so fast right now.
Yeah.
So, are you using this concept in Studio 56? And how do you see the people you're going to hire in future? What are you expecting?
Whenever I'm gonna hire, I'm sitting in interview or hiring or asking people, I will not first ask about AI. I don't even ask technically.
Okay.
I see what they aspire for, what they wanted. If they know they have to create something, they don't know how to create, I'll take him.
Okay.
Because I have some 14 years of experience and my seniors have some 20 years of experience to tell how to create. All I need a person who knows and who wants to create something. That's all enough.
Yeah, so that's what I've been hearing from senior management these days.
Yeah.
They're not focused on what exactly is your skill, but more
No.
on how willing are you
Yeah.
to learn, how
Yes.
curious you are,
Yes.
and how passionate you are.
Yeah.
So that's something I think everyone should have.
Yes. Yes.
And that's what companies are looking for,
Yes.
right?
Skills can be learned in a shorter time.
Yeah.
If I package a skill for like 3-6 hours of videos, if you stretch through a month of thing, you can learn skill anytime.
Yeah.
But that eagerness and the passion and the fire which you have inside to create something, if a guy eyes goes broad, if he sees a good output, he's my guy. I'll take him. If you don't know nothing else, I have no problem. I can teach him.
That's great. Okay, India's VFX is doing a lot of global work at a fraction of a cost. Do you think that's good, or it shouldn't be that way?
My personal opinion is it shouldn't be that way, because you should see in a two different way. One is we have been trained to do stuffs like how you were asking about, do you know AI, do you know software? We are not asking what you're aspire to do, what is your idea, what is your imagination. So what's happening, the idea and imagination are coming from that, and we have been trained for softwares.
Correct.
So obviously the idea is better than that, right? Because they can use anything. As I said, I can use AI in 6 hours. They can train any people to replicate what I'm doing, but the idea is from there. So that is one sad part. The other thing is, as because we are keep on training in the softwares, the ideas are getting lost. So we should have our own IPs more. When we have our own IPs more and our own imagination ideas more, we don't even need to worry about the cost. We can just create ourselves and put it in theaters. People will watch.
Yeah. You've spent 11 years working in the same company quietly and seriously.
Yeah.
So, what would you tell a student who thinks everything has to be loud and dramatic these days?
See, don't get attracted by the noises. Like the success means you have to do this, you have to do this. Nothing. If you're happy, you're happy. If you're happy, you're already successful. the point which I'm getting again, because you are 11 years, that is becoming a fantasy now. That you are been 11 years in studio. Oh my God, how come you've been 11
Yeah,
years?
it's rare to
Be
see
patient,
people.
man. You will reach there. It's not like, see, it's not easy for me also. When I get into Studio 56, I didn't realize. And if somebody would have told you that in 2026 you'll be in the same studio, I may not believed it.
Yeah,
I would have thought, like, carry so many studios that I could go anywhere.
correct.
The thing is, I trusted in the process, and also the studio supported me a lot. It's like, it's, as I said, it's vice versa.
Yeah.
The work culture over there, my boss is more than curious. If I feel tired, if he see me sad, he'll send me home. Okay, I'll manage.
Wow.
Then
You're lucky, man.
yes, sir.
That's so rare.
More than work in Studio 56, they'll focus on your personal things, your personal growth. Yes, we do have deadlines. Yes, there are times where we slept in the office, we eat in the office, we brush in the office, we bathe in the office, we just delivered it. But still, once we delivered, you know what will happen? We are closely associated with the art of living. So we'll go there, we'll go to the ashram, we'll recoup ourselves, we'll forget everything. We'll have our days, we will just do some sadhanas,
Sudarshan.
some Sudarshan Kriya. Yes, Sudarshan Kriya I've been doing from last 11 years. That's so when the AI things are booming, I'll see it's a small, it's a natural progress. You don't need to like worry about it or boom it so much that yeah, you're gonna take over this. Nothing will happen. Just relax. Do your work 100%. You will be where you will be. You don't need to like be like agitated and like, no, he's doing that project, this project. That will not necessary. Even if we have a downtime, we fail something, my boss will not come hard on me. He will say, okay, fine, relax, we'll try again. We'll try again. For sure, we'll hit it. Mission Shanta is not the first movie. We tried different movies, but this worked out. With that, now we are working on next movie. That gap which we use mostly in our ashram, we'll do seva.
Now I also want to do VFX at ICAT and join Studio 56.
Please come. Please do.
It sounds like a dream life.
Please do come. It is a dream life.
Great. Okay, now we'll do a rapid fire. Just
Okay.
you can answer in one word or choose one answer. Compositing or lighting?
LRC,
Okay. One software you can't live without.
nuke,
AI tool or threat?
tool,
Tool. Pixel perfection or deadline perfection?
pixel perfection,
Hire for skill or attitude?
attitude,
One thing students overthink.
AI,
One thing students ignore.
your passion inside.
Remote work or studio floor?
Personally, remote work, but as a management, I'll prefer studio work.
Leadership or technical mastery?
Leadership.
Most underrated skill in VFX.
I told you, right? It's gonna take 6 more days to fine tuning. That fine tuning.
Most overrated skill in VFX.
Getting the first take 95%.
One mistake every junior artist makes.
Being in hurry.
Okay. One habit that helped your career the most.
Slow down. Take it slow.
One word for Studio 56.
It's a pleasure that I'm there.
One word for ICAT.
It's also a pleasure I was there.
If you weren't in VFX, what would you be doing today?
Don't know. Driving some auto in Madurai. Who knows?
What's harder, getting into the industry or staying relevant?
Staying relevant.
Okay, there we end the rapid fire round.
Thank you.
Wow, this was such a energetic conversation.
My pleasure.
So, yeah, thank you so much for showing that slowing down, being quiet, taking your work seriously is not a crime.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and noise should be completely avoided,
yeah.
is what you say.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're also brought in your little bit of spirituality in our conversations.
Yes, yes.
So it was great having you here today. See you all in the next episode.
Thank you. Nandri, vanakkam. Thank you.